It's notes time. Oh my god, there's so much. It's actually not that much. These are one of the, I think these are like the smallest notes in years. Seems really tiny. Okay, but it's not small. It's just, it seems like a lot of it is filler. All right, let's go.
What will you find in the darkest reaches of your mind?
Atlas changes. The chance for a conqueror to occupy an Atlas region is now 50% from 33%. The chance for a conqueror to occupy an Atlas region is now 50% from 33. It was 33? Felt like fucking 10. Conquerors will now sometimes grant buffs to map bosses in their region. What? What do you mean sometimes? How do I know? If you fail to defeat a conqueror, you will no longer get additional monster packs or influence items from their influence region until you do defeat them. Oh no! It's only... Okay, yeah, so that is what they're doing. No monster packs and no items until you do defeat them. Yeah, you can still spawn it continuously. Yeah. I mean, it's much better than what it was, but... Number of changes have been made to Sirus, Awakener of Worlds fight. Sirus' appearance is now more active during the arena phases. Apparition is now more active during the arena phases. Oh, that's cool. Does it do any damage now? Sirus now heals to 75% of his maximum life at the start of the final phase at Awakening level 8 from 50. Uh-oh. Sirus now teleports away from the player before using his corridor skill. He takes 80% less damage during the corridor skill, and the projectiles he fires now pierce all non-player targets. Ooh, improvements. Although I don't know why you even have like the first phase then. Just make it so that the first phase is the first and second phase and have 2 phases instead of 3. I feel like the fight doesn't restart until you're in the 3rd phase anyway, so whatever. The corridor change is pretty cool. But then it was also weird because he wouldn't take any damage in the corridor in the first 2 phases, and only in the 3rd one he would. But now it's 80% less damage taken across the board, I guess. All right, anime weapon. Tell me the details. And show me the gem preferably, because the details are probably not gonna say anything anyway. Anime weapon. Anime weapon has been reworked and undergone some cosmetic upgrades as well. The damage multiplier anime weapon was not applying to the minion's damage at all. Whoops. Because of this, the skill has been rebalanced? What? What? You have to be kidding. This is some Wolsen levels of fuckery. Oh my god. Now it allows a maximum of 5 anime weapons at gem level 1, up to 14 at gem level 20, from 50 at all gem levels. Raiz, you're wrong. It's definitely 20. It's shown in the trailer that it's 20, Raiz. Raiz, you're wrong. It's 20. Fuck you, chat. I was right. And it's a fucked up number too. It's not even 15, it's 14. It's probably gonna be 15 at 21, huh? I'm just so, like, my brain is just so big. I've got so much under my dome right now, dude. First the Bay class, I never miss. Oh my god. Wait, this is gonna be like a really good skill. Because if the damage multipliers weren't working, then it's gonna be massive deeps, dude. I don't... Are we missing vital information? Was there some like QA guy that was just fucking pumping people with his Arctic breath? Dot is still strong? It was never strong. That's the point. Dash now gains 3% increased travel distance per gem level. Oh, 3%? That's not enough. I thought they were gonna give it way more. Okay, explosive arrow now gains +2 explosive radius per explosive arrow on the target up to 12 at all gem levels. Previously scales the gem level up to 10 at gem level 1 to 19 at 20. Yeah, that was the thing that made it good. You can now stick a maximum of 20 explosive arrows to an enemy. Explosive arrow now deals 3% more damage with hits and ailments per explosive arrow on the target. Previously, this only applied to ignites. They killed it? I don't get it. Did they want to increase the amount of people self-casting it by making the totems trash? Killed because can't handle calculations? Probably, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. It needed a cap, but 20? They murdered it. Well, at least I got my fill. Shit. Flame damage. The increased cooldown recovery speed the skill gains as it levels up has been lowered. It now gains up to 47 increased cooldown recovery speed by gem level 20 from 76. I mean, it's like a 20% increased cooldown recovery nerf. It's fine. Everybody's still gonna use it. Flame Blast. Ooh, now has a base radius of 2. That's a pretty big buff, honestly. Either way. And you did have to scale it anyway. But the one pumps were really fun. But like realistically, one pumping for the most part wouldn't work in like reds anyway. And this greatly buffs it in reds. So I mean 7, this is like screen wide AoE now, basically, by the way. Like the Flame Blast fully charged up. It's like a screen size. Pretty much. Herald of Agony. Agony Crawler now deals 5% increased physical damage per virulence you have at gem level 1 from 6 up to 9% at gem level 20 from 12. So higher investment again with the one thing that's pretty crazy. Should end up pretty even. Herald of Agony has been just repeatedly nerfed, and it's gotten to a point now where it's still incredibly strong for like difficult content, but it's just so sluggish that if you enjoy that sort of thing, you're allowed to, you know, you're allowed to. So I think this is fine. Precision now grants 20% increased critical strike chance to you and nearby allies at gem level 1 from 40 up to 58 at gem level 20 from 59. Okay, I mean, sure. I don't know. Was the precision abuse such a high value topic? Yeah, I don't know. Pyroclast Mine now fires an additional projectile for every 4 mines prior in detonation sequence. Previously fired an additional projectile per 2 mine detonations. Potentially big. Now has a base cast time of 0.18 from 0.25? They made it better? They just reduced its damage? That's a nerf? I don't think it's a nerf at all. It deals less damage, but it doesn't really matter. I think this is a buff. You can't make a non-stop detonation chain anymore? Yeah, but they're giving you sequence speed on jewels as well. So I think this really checks out. I think it's a nerf in the right spot, and I didn't expect the buff in the wrong one. So I think overall it's better off, honestly. I think that maybe the goal of this was to just nerf the Tremor Rod builds. Raiz Spectre are now level 31 at gem level 1 up to level 76 at gem level 20. Previously level 80 at gem level 20. Damn. That's a ginormous nerf. That's a fucking insane nerf. Raiz Zombie. The number of maximum Raiz Zombies you can have at gem level 20 is now 6 from 7. Oh no. Zombie behavior while idle and near the player is now less chaotic. Okay. Spirit Offering. Repeated. Rapid casting of Spirit Offering was far too efficient as a means of protecting and recovering minion life and player life through Mistress of Sacrifice. This still provides valuable protection for minions without it being significantly better than almost every other tool available. No longer grants a portion of the minion maximum life as energy shield. When are you ever gonna use this now? I would like for them to really bring back the whole poison minions meta. I mean, it's great, I think. It was totally stupid, so it's good. I just wish they made it more valuable for actually buffing up your minions, but yeah. Summon skeletons. Damage dealt by minions at all gym levels has been lowered by approximately 40%. Number of maximum summon skeletons you can have at gym level 20 is now 7 from 8. Man, imagine fucking having a skill in the game that you have to nerf by 40%. That's some fucking Diablo numbers. F? I don't think it's F at all. That's the funny part. Unless there's more changes to Necromancer, I really don't think it's F at all. It's pretty much like the zombie change. I think even less extensive. Full skill balance. Full Flame Blast! Now it's a base radius of 35 from 30. Wait, it's even bigger? That's like more than a screen size now, dude. Wait, what? That's insane. Ascendancy balance. I like how it's not ascendancies, it's just ascendancy. It's just one guy. Oh no, there's 3. Wait. This is so short. Bone Barrier no longer grants elemental resistance per minion. Increased life and energy shield recovery per minion is now 2 from 3, capping out at 20% from 30. Commander of Darkness now grants you and nearby allies plus 30 to all elemental resistance from 20? That's it? Nothing changed. Necro's still OP. Summoners are still OP. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I don't know about... The Spectre change is pretty big. The skeletons, you can still fucking build them around the same way. It's still going to be pretty solid. You're going to go from way too much damage to a very reasonable amount of damage. The Necromancer thing is not enough. Assassin. I actually wonder because they nerfed Elusive. Opportunistic now grants 25% more damage while it is at most one rare or unique enemy nearby from 20%. Ambush and Assassinate now grants 25% more damage with hits and ailments against enemies that are on low life from 20%. Mistwalker now grants 50% increased attack and cast speed while Elusive from 20%. I wish they juiced him up a little bit more. I like Assassin. I wish it was more. Guardian. Radiant Faith now grants maximum energy shield equal to 10% of your reserves mana to you and nearby allies from 15. I mean, as much as that's a huge nerf, it's still really strong, so I don't know. I don't know how you can balance this node, honestly. I don't think you should have this in the game. Like, especially now since they're also like giving you a way to utilize mana and shit. I don't think you can balance this node, man. Because essentially you want this node to be useful for somebody who doesn't go full retard on stacking. But because of that, all the stacking that's available in the game now and they're adding more, it just makes it more retarded, man. Fossil crafting. We want crafting to be a way to get great items, but not the only way to get the very best items. Oh, wait, they're actually doing what I've said I wish they did from like literally the second Delph came out? Please. Please, I'm fucking... Just the dome. The dome's been hot today. Fossil crafting in particular was the only way to obtain a large number of very desirable mods. Yeah, no kidding, it was fucking retarded. It even ruined private leagues. It made no sense. Yeah, can't drop items. Oh, it was so bad with the darkness farming and everything. It was still really bad, but like turbo bad at the start. Then they made it slightly worse, but still insane. I hope they kill it. I hope they remove fossils from the game, dude. We've done away with all fossil exclusive mods except those found on faceted, bloodstained, and hollow fossils and moved a number of them to other sources. Oh, they pretty much did then. They pretty much removed them, yeah. These mods can still be obtained through fossil crafting as long as the base item also fulfills the mod's requirements. Fossils can no longer craft any prefix or suffix mods that cannot be obtained elsewhere, with the exception of those granted by faceted, bloodstained, and hollowed fossils. +1 global level of race specters, now from Elder's influence. Oh! That's a huge change. I love this. Delve's been always fucking retarded. It never made any sense. It's way too good. Way too long. Eventually, I stopped complaining about it because it felt pointless, but finally, they're fucking hitting it, dude. As much as I think it's pretty extreme, you know, I was joking about the whole removing it, and they did, actually. I understand that some people might be upset. I think it's really extreme, but to me, Delve was always ridiculous. I always knew that Delve was really stupid just because of SSF and like the amount of shit that you had to do, you were forced into doing with it, and how impactful it was on the game. But it really clicked when I started playing private leagues and you had to like make your own gear. How much Delve is just, how stupid it is compared to everything else. The fact that the best content in the game rewards you with the best items, like just nothing's even remotely close. I don't think it ever made sense. It was silly. You get the best shit by, you should be getting the best shit by doing the hardest content and not fucking running darkness on a level 30 character and create the best items in the game. Like, it just made no sense. It never did. It's stupid. I do like the direction that they're taking the game a lot. The greater improvement with the cluster traps, the severe nerfs to itemization, especially through Delve. The only problem with that is that there's less incentive to craft, and I really like the crafting stuff, but it's not like you're not gonna craft in PoE. It's still fucking absolutely ridiculous. So yeah. Again, I've always thought that it's really stupid that you get the literal best items in the game by playing like level 30 characters and running Delve and shit like that. It's just, it was stupid. I am a little bit surprised that they're doing it now, but very happy about it. I'm pretty pleased with the Necromancer changes overall. I think the ascendancy still functions really well. They fixed the broken spirit offering stuff. You can still do a lot of like glancing blows, bone offering memes, so it's still very strong defensively and damage wise. I am happy about the changes to the bound fossils as well. That was pretty cool for that. Surprised but positively about Flame Blast, Volt Flame Blast. Yeah, there didn't seem to be anything that was particularly out of order. I guess the dash was the biggest surprise that it didn't get more, but I feel like it's got lines missing. Oh yeah, explosive arrow. That's really shit. I really hate the explosive arrow change, but it is what it is. I understand that it was breaking the game, so you had to do something about it. I am a little bit surprised about how powerful animate weapon's gonna be. I think they really overshot it, but hey, I don't get SRS, at least I get anime weapon. What's up, baby? Pretty pleased. Shield charge is cool. Lightning Warp totems are going to be the future. We have to wait for skill gems. I think that's going to make a pretty big impact.